Wayne, we'll start with the Arsenal drawing 1-1 at home to Manchester City. Do you think this was a game that Arsenal needed to get the 3 points?
No, look, I think that Arsenal really needed to do more than get 3 points. I actually think they needed to go and win. And look, I think it was always going to be a very difficult game. At the Emirates, I'm sure Arsenal would have preferred to play at home, but fortunately that didn't happen. I was surprised with the team that Michael Arteta picked. The starting 12 surprised me. And look, it looks like he's played for a draw, but unfortunately he's only ended up getting a point. So.
And Wayne, how surprised were you that Saka and Eze were substitutes in the game?
No, I wasn't surprised that Eze and Saka were subs, but I was surprised that they were on the bench. That really surprised me.
Your former team, Manchester United, just about beating 10-men Chelsea at home. Do you think the players are feeling the weight of the Manchester United shirt, Wayne?
No, look, I think that's just an excuse, because I've worn a Manchester United shirt and they don't even weigh that much, because they're just really light. And sometimes if it rains, obviously the shirts can be a little bit heavier. But it's just another excuse, because Raymond and Amorim, since he's been here, it does really make me question why Manchester United have gone over to Spain and hired the German manager just because he's done well in Italy. And I just think it's completely unacceptable.
Not a good weekend for your former clubs. Liverpool 2, Everton 1 in the Merseyside derby. David Moyes said there should have been more than 3 minutes of injury time. Do you agree with that, Wayne?
Yeah, look, it's a clear agenda. Absolutely. I was very surprised when I heard that Rafa Benitez, Jamie Carragher and Kenny Dalglish were on the, how do you spell it? VAR. And I'm sorry, but 3 minutes is an absolute disgrace. There should have been at least double that, at least 1.5 minutes. But it's a clear agenda, and you've got to think back to the Merseyside derby at Goodison Park last year. It was the same thing at Goodison when Liverpool were 2-1 ahead, and they only added 14 minutes of stoppage time before Gary Takayovsky got the goal. But look, apart from that, I've got to say that David Moyes has not won one Merseyside derby at Anfield in 47 games. That's less than 50% win percentage, and for me, I've got to be honest with you, I think really he should lose his job, or possibly even worse, get the sack. So,
and I think we'll have to just touch on the Graham Potter situation. What are your opinions on the current situation with Graham Potter, Wayne?
Yeah, look, in terms of Graham Potter, I'll be honest with you, my favourite one of his films was probably Deathly Hallows Part 2. Obviously, with Voldemort, who I really didn't like. But I also thought Prisoner as Azerbaijan was really good. That was a really great film. Ron Weasley can get a little bit annoying sometimes, but that's ginger people for you that they play with Nicky Butt and Paul Scholes.